The 0-1 swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Dickel going back into the bleachers. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and a one-time magic number 61 home. Taking a 2-0 lead. Remember that for years 61 was the number to beat, and he's tied it right here. Into the box now, Dan West. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And it's fouled away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit down the third base line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Posey, a runner at second with 1 away. A bouncer to the left side. Optimus right there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in, Dan West. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
West.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. A 1 pitch on its way. A line shot to third base. Now in the box, Dan West.
Second baseman, Dan West.
First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. Five runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
At the plate, Dan West. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Popped him up. Panic has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. San Francisco jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Drew Hutchison earns his 8th victory of the season, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. John Gray was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
No runs, 3 hits, 1 error. They let.
Tuesday night baseball from Denver, Colorado and Coors Field. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the San Francisco Giants and the Colorado Rockies. It's Rockies baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Martin Perez, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Blackmon on the move. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything.
Standing in, Dan West. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Dan West.
From the belt, the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And that swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so? Coming to the plate now, Dan West. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Here's the pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. West, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Pitch outside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Right fielder, Edmund.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Edmund Perez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now a spin and a throw back to second. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. But luckily it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance. Ready on 1-2. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Hit sharply on the ground, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well. Ready now, Dan West. He singled his last time up.
Dan West.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Another one sent foul. Short, hit hard, and that's through into left, a base hit. Throw to second, and he's out, but a run is in to score away from the play. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dan West. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
West.
First offering on its way. Back up the middle. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Now batting, right fielder, Edman.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Not too many.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Giants, with their 50th team win, tops in the division. Giovanni Gallardo earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Daryl Imperator closes the door for the save, his 26th. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. It's a cloudy day here in the Rocky Mountains, but we've got baseball from Coors Field in Denver. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the Colorado Rockies. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. 2 of the league's hard. Alex Meyer will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
These Rockies guys, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Despite possessing some of the nastiest stuff in the big leagues, Meyer just has not been able to put together the pieces the way I'm sure he'd like to. It's been a disappointing year for him.
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Here's Jake Marisnick. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready with the 1-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. West is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they now trail by only 2.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway.
Digging in to try it again, Dan West. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting flunked in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Nope. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3-1. The 3-1. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. He loses him on ball 4. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
Looks like the pitching.
Now to the plate, Dan West.
Second baseman, Dan West.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Yanked on the ground down the line. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2, here it is. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Number 20 will put this one away, and the side is retired. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. So striding in, Dan West. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And it's off the yogurt stand. Tasty and way out of here. So a solo shot down the line in left, and that is home run number 63 on the year as they've taken a 2-run lead. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Dan West, comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Line towards center field. Brunson is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball. And it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it. But it was basically right at the outfielder. Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
11-9 is how this one ends. San Francisco took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. James Paxton earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Alex Meyer gave up a whopping Summertime by the Bay, AT&T Park in San Francisco. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Francisco Giants. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Drew Smiley out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
At the plate, Dan West. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. Here's the first pitch to him. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Colton Wong, one of the more dynamic.
Stepping into the box, Dan West. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
West.
Lynn comes set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Working for the punch out and the offering. Drilled down the line. 3 runs already home here. Low with a fastball here. In the dirt even. It's ball 1.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And the runner will score from first. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seen the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hands back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
Now batting, right fielder, Edmund Perez.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. The 2-2. Popped him up. Carpenter in foul ground. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. And he chased it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Batter standing in, Dan West. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one.
West.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. In the dirt here, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
He'll try it again. 3-2. Smoked on the ground left side. Backhanded. And that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Dan West.
And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
West.
First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Under it is Wong, and there are 2 away now. Digging in, Dan West. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Dan West.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You can tell he was...
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
13-4 the way this one ends. The San Francisco Giants scored a lucky 13 in this one. Drew Smiley earns win number